Hello and welcome to the Back Nine Report. My name is Carlos Torres, along with Fred Altvater. We check in on the world of golf to bring you the latest news, insights, analysis, interviews, recaps, previews. Here we cover anything and everything golf. In other words, if it happened in golf, we have it for you. Fred, hi, how are you today?
Carlos, I'm really excited. One of my favorite events of the year is coming up this week, the Augusta National Women's Amateur. We're going to talk about it. But first, I want to urge our listeners to go to Ohio Golf Journal, register for the giveaway we're doing right now through April 15th. So you've only got about 2 or 3 weeks to do this yet. 2-night stay on property at Firestone Country Club, 3 rounds of golf, one on the north course, one on the south course, the iconic historic south course, and one on the Fazio course, which is my favorite course there. Stay on property for your twosome, you and another friend, your wife, your partner, whoever, 2 people. We're giving that away. All you got to do is go to ohiogolfjournal.com and sign up for it.
So, Fred, right now we're going to be talking about the 2022 Augusta National Women's Amateur, which is, like you mentioned, one of your favorite tournaments, and the field is set. The passing of the typical Friday entry deadline. The field is set for this event, hosted by Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia. So, Fred, what can you tell us about this very important event?
Yeah, this is fantastic. So we've got the best female amateur golfers playing in this thing. I think there's 77 of them this year. I'm sorry, there's 72 of the world's best female amateurs that'll play. They play Wednesday and Thursday at Champions Retreat. They play 18 holes each day, and then they have a cut. They have 30-player cut, but all 72 players get to play a practice round on Friday at the Augusta National Golf Club. So all the 72 get to play at Augusta National. Then on Saturday, the top 30 come in and they play for the championship at Augusta National on Saturday. So it's a 4-day deal, but it really on 3 rounds of the competition. They announced this tournament back in 2018. They held the first one in 2019. Jennifer Kupko had that tremendous battle with the migraine headache and with Maria Fassi, if you remember. Both those young ladies are now playing on the LPGA Tour. So I was sold going into this thing. They made it happen that day. It was fantastic to watch it. It was not held in 2020. It was resumed again last year, 17-year-old. And I'm going to mess this up, Carlos. I'm sorry. Subasa Kajitani became the first international winner of the Augusta National Women's Amateur. And she's also the first winner from Japan. And she won over Wake Forest, Amelia Migliaccio, and both of those young women are in the field again this year. So to get into this thing, there's a bunch of criteria. There's like 10 items of criteria, but basically you have to be a top female golfer amateur. You can be a U.S. girls champion. You can be a U.S. junior PGA. All right? There's a lot of different things. Most of these young ladies are already playing in college. They're playing at UCLA or they're playing at Oklahoma State or someplace. And so the winner of this tournament receives some pretty cool stuff, really. As long as they remain an amateur, they have an automatic spot in next year's Augusta National Women's Amateur. Also, they get into the 2022 U.S. Women's Open, the 2022 Women's British Open, and any USGA, RNA, and PGA of America Amateur Championship for which that young lady may be eligible. So again, it's all the top female women amateurs. The top 10 in the world right now is Rose Zhang. She's there. Ingrid Lindblad. She's there from Norway. Rachel Heck, U.S. 5-time AJGA All-American, youngest competitor at the 2017 U.S. Women's Open. Also made the cut at the 2018 Evian Championship. Rachel Heck, I think she's won like 4 collegiate tournaments in a row earlier this year. So she's there. Yumin Wang from Korea, Beatrice Wallen from Norway, Kajitani, who won last year. She's back in Emma Spitz from Austria, Yin from China, Rachel Keane from the U.S., and also Carolina Lopez Chikara Cotto from Mexico. And also a couple names that we know, Alexa Pano and Kayla McGinty. Kayla McGinty is interesting. She's from England. She was playing at Kent State, was an outstanding player, decided to transfer. Now she's playing for Oklahoma State, but she's in the field, and she is probably one of my favorites to watch this week, Carlos. She's just a heck of a player. So, Carlos, really big tournament. I love to watch this. If you like the women's LPGA and you want to see the young ladies that are going to be competing down the road, this is the place to watch them and find them. I love this event.
I'm going to add two names there. One of them is Julia Johnson from Ole Miss, who helped Ole Miss to get to the tournament and to the NCAA championship last year. And she's in her second appearance. She's 22 years old, so it's one of the oldest players in the field, but one of the ones with the most experience. And also Brianna Chacon, I think she's going to do well. She's in a good streak, and it could be very worth watching. So she's from the Oregon, and hey, she can play. She went 3-0 in 2019 in the U.S. Junior Solheim Cup. So watch out. She can play. She can play with the best.
Kudos to Augusta National membership for getting this thing going. With the start of this tournament on Wednesday and Thursday, and then with them playing Augusta National Saturday. Sunday is the drive, chip, and putt national final, and then the Masters tournament kicks off on Monday. Big 2 weeks here for Augusta National. Kudos for them for doing this. I think it's phenomenal.
It is definitely something to look forward to. And like you mentioned, we've seen already the product of that first tournament, two great players in the LPGA. And this is where you see the future stars before they become the actual current stars. So anyway, thank you for joining us. It's always our pleasure to bring you the latest in the world of golf and news and information. If you want to stay up to date, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel. The description has the link to subscribe. Thank you for joining us.